But we already saw that with our troops that were around depleted uranium in the last few Gulf wars. They have got a fivefold, according to even Life magazine, increase in birth defects. And citizens of Fallujah, where they use the largest amounts of DU, have seen between a 10 and 17-fold, according to the British Medical Journal, increase in all sorts of different debilitating and life-threatening and life-ending mutations in the children. But still, our establishment and our Pentagon is only expanding the use of depleted uranium. So this is bigger than just talking about Fukushima or Chernobyl. It's about looking at an establishment that is completely out of their minds and must be stopped. Now, there's good news. Citizens in the last few years, with their own professional radiation equipment, some of them engineers and nuclear engineers, physicists, have gone out and tested off the West Coast and proved up to 10 times the previously safe level of radiation. When our reporters went out there earlier this year, it finally caused newspaper articles to be written about the research Sha'Carri Jackson and others were doing with our Geiger counters and field meters, and forced the Pentagon and the Navy to begin official testing. They admitted radiation levels are increasing, but told the public that they were safe. My friends, the truth is we need to raise public awareness about the disaster that is nuclear power and the disaster that is the proliferation of radioactive isotopes and their pollution all throughout our society and our life, and the added threat of frequency pollution, GMO, and more. Only by looking at the dangers and admitting the dangers can we make societal changes that mitigate and then hopefully reverse this. We've done this on so many other fronts. If we start caring again about ourselves, our family, and our Earth, we can do it together. And finally, I don't want to leave you without hope. Taking action is key, but also chelating your body, according to all the experts and doctors and pharmacists and researchers I've talked to, is key. Drinking purified water and getting the good halogen, iodine, in the body that blocks the different radioactive isotopes on record that precipitate out in the thyroid, and also help the body overall defend itself from a lot of the toxins in the bad area of the halogen family, like bromide, bromide, fluoride, that are in the food and water supply. And that's why in my own search a few years ago for the very best iodine to protect myself and my family, I came across a system being developed by Dr. Group that was proprietary, and you know it as Survival Shield, True Nascent Iodine. Now in the last year, we've been able to develop, and just now released in the last few months, what we call X2, from a source no one else has, from between 7,000 and 10,000 feet or more under the earth, mined right here in the United States, truly pure, the strongest form out there, purple crystal in the elemental form of iodine. Now, I've been on this about 6 months while it was being developed. It's only been out about 2 months for the general public. You've heard the rave reviews, but what it's done for my skin, my body, my stamina, my clarity, no wonder they don't want the public getting true iodine and want a bunch of bad halogens in the food and water supply, because they literally block consciousness, block your neurons. They literally attack your organs and your glands. Whereas on record, iodine, such an essential element and trace element, is so key. You would die without it. But the government has incredibly low allowance levels that they claim you need. And under Codex Alimentarius in the UN, they're trying to lower it even more. So help spread the word about the dangers of Fukushima. Help support the InfoWar and your own body and your family by going to InfoWarsLife.com and securing your proprietary nutraceutical X2 Nascent Iodine and other incredible supplements from the InfoWarsLife.com family. And before we go back to InfoWars Nightly News, I also want to encourage all the viewers out there on this Friday night edition to join me live this Sunday for the Sunday radio broadcast, 4 to 6 p.m. Central, and back weekdays, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. You can find station listings, the free iPhone app, the free podcasts, and more at Infowars.com/show. And never forget, if you're watching this transmission and taking action, you are the resistance.
Thank you for tuning in to the InfoWars Nightly News. We will see you back here on Monday at 7 p.m. Central.
Celebrate the spirit of freedom and liberty upon which our nation was founded at INFOWARSshop.com. Molon Lave is ancient Greek for come and take it. This popular design combines both classic Greek Spartan imagery with modern M16 assault rifles. Now available in women's tees and proudly made in the USA. And now you can protect yourself from corrupt cops with the INFOWARS dash cam. It's your car's black box that records all that the driver sees and hears. And introducing the Block It Pocket. It renders your phone undetectable while protecting your private data and your health. Or take back your privacy and protect your personal information by getting your very own Detractor cell phone pouch. So get incredibly high-quality, freedom-based products and help fund the revolution at INFOWARSshop.com.
You are watching the INFOWARS Nightly News, which airs 7 p.m. Central at INFOWARSnews.com. Members can share their passcodes with up to 11 other people, and your support is helping us defend liberty worldwide.